Russel vs. the Republic. Summary of the Supreme Court judgment in Russel v. Republic. The Supreme Court of Ghana reaffirmed the presumption of innocence until proven guilty and emphasized that a conviction must be based on admissible, credible evidence. This case underscores the critical role of proper evidentiary procedures in preventing wrongful convictions. Russel, a police officer, was convicted and sentenced to 12 years in prison by the High Court in Accra for drug-related offences. His conviction was primarily based on the testimony of Maxwell Antwi, a car dealer who was arrested with 900 grams of cocaine and claimed Russel had supplied the drugs. Antwi pleaded guilty, received a 10-year sentence, and later died while serving his term. Russel's appeal was dismissed by the Court of Appeal, leading him to seek redress at the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court of Ghana overturned Russel's conviction, holding that the prosecution relied on inadmissible hearsay evidence contrary to Section 117 of the Evidence Act, NRCD 323, leading to a miscarriage of justice. This evidence was given by a police officer who did not have first-hand knowledge regarding how the narcotic drug was supplied by the applicant to Antwi. The court further observed that although the Antwi, the primary accuser, was alive during the trial of the appellant, Russel, the prosecution failed to call him as a witness, and this failure weakened their case. Moreover, the court found no corroboration or direct, independent evidence linking the accused appellant to the drugs. Clearly, it was found that the alleged confessions by Antwi lacked evidential value as they were made in the absence of Russel. Furthermore, the confession statement of Russel taken by the police was rejected on the basis that it was improperly obtained. Contrary to law, the alleged independent witness to the said statement was a police officer who was also involved in the investigation of the accused Russel, making him unqualified. Based on the totality of the findings, the Supreme Court held that the prosecution failed to discharge the burden of proof beyond a reasonable doubt that Russel was in actual or constructive possession of the drugs. To this extent, the convictions were overturned, and the accused was acquitted and discharged. However, the Supreme Court did not award compensation for wrongful conviction and imprisonment because his acquittal was based on procedural failures rather than proven innocence. This judgment highlights the importance of procedural fairness in criminal trials, while also raising questions about compensation in cases of wrongful imprisonment based on procedural lapses rather than proven innocence.